Hey everyone, we are the Gratitude Girls.
The Gratitude Girls are in the house. Hi, Laurie. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you, Kathryn?
I'm wondering how you have all this beautiful bronzage, beautiful color, and I'm indoors, you're indoors, but the sun just shines through on you. You are really blessed, Laurie. It's so beautiful to see you like that. I love it. I think I'm going to step out tomorrow morning early and catch the sunrise.
We love being outside in the sun every day. I was outside in the pool with the kids all day today. They came over for just to hang out for the day with their dad.
Okay. I got you. Now I know what to do. All right. I'm going to come over to your place and hang out in the pool. And we're going to talk business, of course.
Of
So
course.
we'll do that. That'll be our office for the day. I'm thrilled to be here. I have a thankful heart today for so many things, and especially for you and for the Gratitude Girls. So that's a great segue. Let me introduce myself before we actually get started. For those members, guests, clients, followers who are here today for the first time, my name is Kathryn Asaro Mayers, affectionately known as RaRa. I'm broadcasting to you live tonight from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm here with my amazing Gratitude Girls partner.
I am Laurie Delk Radecki and I'm outside of Nashville, Tennessee.
So let's jump into our training and coaching for tonight. Laurie, we'll probably be here for about 10 minutes. So if you're just tuning in, hang out till the end and then see if there's anything that you'd like us to cover for next week. Let's talk about the thankful heart, Laurie, and let's see how we could teach and feel it at the same time.
Yes, absolutely. Because, when Kathryn and I were talking about this, we just realized how much of a powerful quote this is. The unthankful heart discovers no mercies, but the thankful heart will find in every hour some heavenly blessings. Like, what a beautiful reminder is that? What a beautiful thought is that? Because life doesn't become easier because we choose gratitude, but our perspective absolutely changes. Gratitude helps us to see blessings that were there all along. Like, RaRa, have you ever noticed that two people could experience the same exact situation, but yet walk away with totally different attitudes?
5 marriages later, absolutely. One person only sees everything that went wrong. The other notices the lesson, the opportunity, the unexpected blessing, or the people who showed kindness. The difference isn't the circumstances, the difference is the condition of their heart. Gratitude is like putting on a new pair of glasses, Laurie. Suddenly we begin to see things we completely overlooked before. And I overlooked something when we started today. We both wear hearts around our neck, and that's our grateful heart.
Yes. And that's so true, right? And also like, you know, everything that I've learned about gratitude is that it's a decision, right? It's not just a feeling, right? Some people think they'll become grateful once life gets better, but I actually believe that life begins to look better when we choose, we all have choices, to become grateful first. Like, think about it. When you're thankful, you complain less. You might encourage other people more. You'll definitely smile more. You'll notice opportunities coming your way. You'll become someone that other people enjoy being around. Have you ever went to like a networking group or a party or a family gathering and someone walks in the room and everybody just kind of wants to be around them because they're happy, they're joyful, they're grateful, right? Gratitude literally changes the atmosphere around us.
Here's something that I've learned, Lori. Gratitude doesn't ignore pain. Sometimes people think choosing gratitude means pretending that everything is perfect, but that doesn't work. It simply means that we refuse to let difficult circumstances become bigger than the higher purpose and goodness. We can acknowledge our struggles while still being grateful and still believing in our faith and all of the higher powers and the gods that we have in our heart and our mind, as long as we continue to believe that our struggles, that we acknowledge our struggles while still thanking Him. Those are two things that can exist together.
Right, exactly. I so love that. And like for very few of you that might not know my story, after losing my husband, my kid's dad, and becoming a widow while raising four children, I certainly had days when gratitude didn't come naturally and I had to work at it. But during those seasons, I also discovered something beautiful because I realized that the more that I intentionally thanked God, the more that I wrote in my Gratitude Girls journal and on purpose found things to be thankful for, even the smallest things, the more hope that I found. And sometimes, my gratitude might just be, Lord, thank you for giving me the strength for today, right? Sometimes it might be, thank you for the friend that called. Kathryn has a way of knowing because I know we are so in tune to each other. Like we could write a book, we could tell y'all, we could keep you here for hours on the things that we end up coming so aligned with, and that like we find out that she does the same thing that I did that day or that week, or we both moved houses at the same time and to the country one time, and we didn't even either one knew that we were doing that. So many things. But so many times she will text me or she will call me, right? Or just thinking, like, thank you that I made it through another day. Like, little by little, gratitude becomes healing.
Laurie, thank you for acknowledging and saying that I feel exactly the same way about the serendipity and the serendipitous moments that we experience. And this is something that everyone can practice. We don't have to wait for the really big, gigantic blessings because it's the sunshine. Look what it did for you. Look at how beautiful you look. A warm cup of coffee. We do our meditation in the morning in our meditation room. And while I'm waiting for my coffee, I do my gua sha stones. And then when my husband serves me, I switch stones. And then when I'm done, I switch to something else. And we experience this together. And it starts with a cup of coffee, conversation with a friend that you love, with your best friend who, no matter when the last time you spoke, is always right there. Or friendship like you, Laurie, you know what I'm thinking before I even say anything. The flowers blossoming. If you have plants, we have 21 plants in our meditation room. And in order to take care of those plants, it takes consistent care and love. And they blossom because of the sun and the water, but I believe that they reflect what they feel in the room with 21 other plants and us. A handwritten card. I can't say enough about that. God's peace during a difficult day. Just when you think you can't find an inch or a moment. Those little blessings become huge when we start paying attention.
Yes, exactly. And I also believe that gratitude is contagious, right? I mean, my mom used to say, the boomerang effect, it's real. What you send out comes back to you, right? When you're around grateful people, they lift you, they encourage you, they help you to see possibilities instead of problems. Kathryn is so good at this that when, I'm not perfect. I try to be, but when I text her because I'm venting about something and she helps me to see and get off the ledge of how to see the bright side of it, right? I mean, we all need people like that, right? Because none of us, no matter how much we practice it, are perfect. And that's really why Gratitude Girls exists, because we're not pretending that life is perfect, but we're choosing to focus on goodness anyway, no matter what.
Or when a friend can see that you're about to zone out and just jumps right in and saves you, and no one misses a beat. Here's a challenge for everyone watching today. Think about the next 7 days. It's Monday. Maybe you're watching this on a Tuesday. Count 7 days out. Think about this. Start each morning by writing down 3 things that you're thankful for. Write them down in detail, not the same 3 things every day. Find 3 different things each day. Think about it. At the time that you write, maybe you'll say it's too early. So find a time to write where there are 3 things for that day that you feel thankful for. 3 new blessings. At first, maybe it'll be a little bit difficult. Maybe you'll start to write at 7 and say nothing happened. So maybe you'll want to write at 9 or 10 in the morning. It might take some effort. But by day 7, we promise you that you'll begin noticing the blessings that you've been overlooking, the ones that didn't make the cut because you were so busy doing something else. You'll start looking for reasons to be grateful instead of reasons to maybe complain, in case that was something you were doing.
Yes, exactly. And one huge thing that we say, like, especially, so many people we hear about, having trouble sleeping or whatever, before you go to bed each night, ask yourself one simple question. What was that one blessing that I almost missed today? Maybe someone smiled at you. Maybe traffic helped you avoid an accident. When Kevin and I travel all the time, and whenever we get tripped up in major traffic, we always say, "Thank you, Jesus, for protecting us." If we find out that that traffic was because of a wreck. Because if we would have been 10 minutes sooner, that could have been us. And you never know. But maybe God answered a prayer that you hadn't noticed, right? Maybe He gave you peace during a stressful situation. But what you dream about is what you read, looked at, thought about right before bed. So if you write 3 to 5 things in your Gratitude Girls journal right before bed, guarantee you will have better dreams that night.
Hmm. Remember, gratitude isn't just something that we say, that it's not just words, it's a lifestyle. Walk the walk, talk the talk. It's a way of seeing, of looking, of choosing. We all have choices, like Laurie said. Choosing joy, trusting, trust yourself, trust your higher beings, trust those that you believe have you. Trust in your God, and it's believing that even in difficult seasons, no matter how challenging it is, that He's working for your good.
Yes, definitely. And, we always love to hear from our clients, from our followers. Please share with us in the comments below this video. Message us, text us, however you want to reach out. What is at least one blessing today that you're thankful for that happened today? Be specific and in detail, because the more specific and in detail you are, the better it is for you. And you never know how your gratitude might encourage someone else who needs hope. So if you're willing to post it publicly, we would love you to do that. Screenshot this, mention it in your stories, and tag us. Thank you so much for spending time with us. Keep choosing gratitude. Keep looking for God's blessings all around you. And remember that a thankful heart will always discover more reasons to be more thankful and attract more things to be thankful for. And we'll see you next time on Gratitude Girls. And remember to look at gratitudegirls.com and you can see all of our past trainings.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in.